Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Definitely hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me if you joined. As you can tell by the title, I am currently pregnant and I am going to be going over the first trimester and do a little pregnancy Q&A. It's still so weird to think that I am pregnant and I have a little baby inside of me. Like, it still has not hit me. I thought it would hit me like at the ultrasound or something, but it just still feels like so unreal and like, I don't know, it's just crazy, and I'm just so thankful to be pregnant. But yeah, so in this video I'll be just talking about what was going on with me in the first trimester, what kind of symptoms I had, what was I experiencing. One actually really cool thing that I was doing when I found out I was pregnant was on my phone every single week I would write like the date and I would write like what would happen to me that day or something. So I will be going off of my phone, sharing like what was going on every week, and I think at the end of the video I'll just answer some questions that you guys asked me. So yeah, so I found out that I was pregnant on September 28th, and that was like such an amazing day. Like, I still look back to that day and it was just honestly one of the most amazing days of my life. It was just so special. When I found out I was pregnant, I was 4 weeks about, so I did not feel any different. Like, it literally just felt normal, just kind of missed my period, and that's about it. I know somebody asked me if I had any like first symptoms or anything, but I did not have any early symptoms or anything. The only thing I had was cramps, like I was gonna start my period soon. Like, it literally felt like PMS where I was about to start my period. But yeah, so that was honestly the only symptom that I had before finding out. And another reason why I took the test was because I was late. So I just wanted to check if it was a pregnancy or not, because I was just late, like 4 days already, and I was like, okay, I gotta check just to see, you know, and then it turned out to be positive. So then at week 5, that's actually when I started to feel sick, which was actually so shocking to me because everybody said that nausea and like morning sickness and all of that, it usually starts around like 7 to 8 weeks, somewhere around there. But for me, it was super early. Like at 5 weeks, I was already throwing up in the mornings, and I was already feeling like really nauseous, and it would be the worst at night and in the mornings. So I would constantly be waking up every 2 to 3 hours. I would be waking up nauseous. I would try to get the nausea to go away, going back to sleep, and then waking up again. And then I would wake up super early, like 6, 7 a.m. I'd just be up, and I was like ready to eat already at that time. I can't say it was like so sick where I was just like laying in bed all day and stuff. It would definitely get better like after around like lunchtime and stuff, but every day was different, you know. Like, there would be days where I felt really good, and then there was days where I would just be nauseous all day, you know. So yeah, it was just different all the time. I'm actually currently 13 weeks. I will be 14 weeks in 2 days, and I am actually still experiencing nausea and morning sickness, you know. They say it usually lasts till like 16 weeks or so, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully I start feeling better, but yeah, I'm still currently sick. But yeah, and then actually another question somebody asked was what helped me with the nausea, and one of the things that really helped me was just having like crackers or something like by my bed. Carbs and bread was literally my lifesaver. Like, if I did not have that in the morning, I don't know what I would do. Having like crackers or something like first thing when I would wake up, it would really help just to like get something in my stomach, because you usually get really nauseous when you're hungry and you wake up pretty much hungry. So yeah, I would just like eat crackers, and it would help sometimes just to like get something in my stomach. Yeah, and then I also bought like pregnancy or like Prego Pops from Amazon. They're basically like these sour candies, and that actually helped a little bit as well. I actually didn't use it that much in the beginning, but like towards the end, or even right now, I have been eating those a lot, and they really do help. It's just like something sour, it just like helps so much with the nausea. So at 6 weeks, I had a very scary moment that happened. Basically, I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just bleeding. So I woke up and I just felt like something was wet and I was like, okay, what is going on? Like, that's kind of weird. So I go to the bathroom and I just see like my underwear's all in blood, like my pajama pants were in blood, and I just freak out. Like, I literally, guys, like, I mean, what is the first thought that comes to your mind when you're pregnant and you're bleeding? Like, I mean, the first thought I had was like, I'm losing this baby, you know? Guys, it was literally like, it was the most scariest day of my life. I'm not even kidding. Like, I started crying. I literally had no idea what to do. I woke up Yuri and I'm like, I'm bleeding. I don't know what to do. He was kind of calming me down, you know, trying to tell me everything's okay. But like, I don't know, just something inside me just like, I felt like, I don't even know. It was so horrible. I could not sleep the rest of the night. Yeah, it was just like really scary. So the next morning, I called the doctor because I haven't gone to the doctor yet at that point. So we called the doctor, we made an appointment, we told them that, because they're like, oh, usually we only do the first appointment at like 12 weeks. And I was like, no, I'm bleeding. I need an appointment right now. And they were like, oh, okay. Yeah, they took me in, so I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, bleeding is normal the first couple weeks and stuff. But we'll do an ultrasound just to make sure everything's fine, you know, and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, then we did an ultrasound and, you know, we saw the heartbeat and stuff, and it was seriously such a relief. Like, I have never been so relieved in my entire life because I was just so scared. It was just like a really scary moment. But yeah, the baby gave us a little scare, but everything was good and everything looked good and everything. So we were so thankful and like just so happy about that. But yeah, it was really scary for a little bit, but we're just so happy everything's fine. But yeah, all the rest of the weeks, like from week 7 till about now, was mostly just me feeling really sick in the morning. Honestly, I could not have done this without Yuri by my side. He has literally been the most amazing angel. I'm not even kidding. Every single morning he would like make me a bagel or make me a sandwich. Like, he would always be making me food, like making me breakfast, and he would just do a lot of the stuff around the house. And then another really big symptom that I had was I was super tired, no energy. I'm telling you, I would come home from work and I would just go straight to sleep. I just could not, I had no energy to do anything else. I was just so exhausted, which is like crazy. Like, everyone always told me like, oh, you're so tired when you're pregnant, but I was like, wow, like this is what they mean by they're tired. Like, you are tired. Your head hits the pillow and you're out. Like, you are so tired. But that was what was going on a lot. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna get into the questions now that you guys asked me. So someone asked, what has been the most difficult, amazing, and anticipated part so far? So I would say the most difficult part is being sick. It's fine when it's like in the morning, but when it comes to like being at work and you're like sick, you know, or you're like super tired and, you know, you have work to do, but it's like hard because like you're just like not feeling yourself, you know. So that has been a little bit hard, but you know, honestly, like I'm not complaining about like being sick or anything. Like, I will do anything to have a healthy baby, you know. This is just like the sacrifice you gotta make to, you know, have a little miracle. So yeah, so I'm fine with it. I'm just like, it has been like hard, you know. It has not been an easy thing. I did kids choir in my church and I had to stop doing it because I just physically could not do it. Like, I had no strength. So there's just things that I used to do before that like is so hard for me now. Even as little as like vacuuming the house, like I can't even do that because I'm just like so dead tired after it. Like any little thing I do, I'm just so tired or exhausted and have no energy to do it. So the most amazing and anticipated part is like, the most amazing part was actually going to the ultrasound and actually seeing the baby and like hearing the heartbeat. It was literally the most special thing ever. I literally teared up. It was the most amazing thing ever that I've ever seen. I'm serious. It was just so special, and I could tear up talking about it right now. But yeah. Oh, and another thing is I'm very emotional. Anything makes me cry, literally. And I'm just like so excited to like meet this baby, and like, I don't know, it's so exciting. But another question is vitamins and anything you're taking for fertility. Blessings to you and your baby. Thank you so much. The only vitamins that I was taking was prenatal vitamins. I think it's called like Baby and Me or something like that. I actually have a link to the prenatal vitamins I was taking down below, or I'm still taking them. But I was not taking anything for fertility or anything. I got pregnant naturally. Actually, I was supposed to go to an appointment for like my last fertility appointment, but I actually never ended up going because I had to pay out of pocket and it was really expensive. So I just didn't go for now. I was like, oh, I'll go later. And then I ended up getting pregnant, so I didn't have to go. But yeah, so, and a lot of people would ask me like, what did we do differently, or you know, what helped me get pregnant? And honestly, I can't even give you an answer for that, and because it was literally just God. Like, I'm serious. God is what helped me get pregnant, because we did not do anything different that month. We honestly didn't even try that month. And it was just like, honestly, the most amazing, God's perfect timing. And I know it's like so hard to hear, like when you're trying to get pregnant and somebody says that, but honestly, this is just real. Like we did not do anything to help get pregnant or anything, but just prayed, trusted the Lord, and he gave us a little baby in his perfect timing. So yeah, and I am always praying, and my heart goes to everyone trying for a baby and going through this journey. It's literally the most difficult thing I have ever gone through in my life. I'm not even kidding. It's really hard. People will never understand unless they went through that or are going through that. So yeah, my heart goes to you, and I'm always praying for those that are in that journey. Somebody asked, how are you feeling? Is it what you expected? I did expect to be nauseous. If you guys know, a couple months back I had a serious stomach issue. Like, I've always had like a really sensitive stomach, and actually one thing before getting pregnant I was really worried about is like being super sick. I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm always nauseous right now, how is it gonna be later when I'm pregnant? But honestly, it hasn't been that bad, you know? Like, yeah, it sucks like in the moment, you know, but it's not as horrible, you know, as people might think it is. It's just like something that you have to go through and something your body has to, you know, go through. And you know, I have older sisters, and you know, they always, you know, tell me about pregnancy and stuff, so I did kind of like know what it would be like, but not until like you're actually going through it, that's when you actually like kind of know how it really is, you know, because people can say different things. Some people have the most amazing and easy pregnancy, you know, so I don't know, you just have to like just be prepared for whatever is gonna happen to your body. Someone asked, have you bought anything for the baby yet? We actually bought bassinet. I bought a few clothes during Black Friday. They're like very gender neutral clothes, but yeah, we just bought like a few things, not too much. I'm honestly a little bit overwhelmed with all the baby things. I don't know if it's just like a first time mom thing, but I just feel like there's so much baby stuff that like I literally have no idea where to start or what to buy. So yeah, if you guys have any like tips or recommendations, definitely comment them down below, because I'm just like so lost. I like don't know what to buy. Things people don't talk about. Someone asked things people don't talk about, and one thing that comes to mind is like the way that your body changes. I don't know, maybe it's because people just don't want to share about that or something with their body changing and stuff, but I have definitely noticed my body changing in a lot of ways, and I know it's only the beginning. I know it's gonna change even more, but like I feel like I kind of wasn't even expecting it to happen like that early, or like I don't know, it's just like so different and something people don't really talk about. So yeah, I think it would be cool if, you know, more people would talk about like how pregnancy really is and how your body can change and all these other hormonal changes, you know. That's something like I didn't really expect and something like people don't really talk about. But yeah, I think it's like something really good to know, you know, for like future moms and stuff like that. So what is your favorite part of the first trimester? I want to say my favorite part was Yuri giving me breakfast every morning. I don't know why, but I think it was literally just the sweetest thing. It was sweet because he had no idea how else to help me, honestly. Like, poor guy. He would always even say like, man, I wish there was something I could do to help you, but like I just know I can't do anything, you know. So like as little as him like just making me food or making me a bagel, like he used to never do that before, obviously, because like I would just do it, you know. I was always just like the cook in the house, but with me being sick and nauseous, like not being able to cook or anything, like him doing most of this stuff was just like honestly just the sweetest thing. Like honestly, I feel like the moment I found out I was pregnant, our love just like became 10 times stronger. Not even kidding. Like I just feel like we started to love each other and appreciate each other so much more. Like he would even tell me himself that like, oh my gosh, I love you so much more, like seeing you going through like whatever you're going through. And it would make me so emotional. But yeah, it's just really sweet, and I just love like the connection that we have right now, and it's amazing. Honestly, I want to say that's my favorite part so far. So someone asked any gender guesses. So actually at first, when I first found out that I was pregnant, I had a strong feeling that it was a boy. I was like, every time I would think of the baby, I'd always think of a boy for some reason. So I was always like, oh, it's a boy, it's a boy. So I just like would always think it's a boy. And then after a while, after like a couple weeks went by, I started to have a bigger feeling that it was a girl. I'm honestly not really sure at this point. We both completely do not care. I feel like when it's been so long since wanting to have a baby, you just kind of don't care. You just care for a healthy baby. And that's kind of at the point that we are now. We will be happy with either boy or girl. So yeah. And then the last question I will answer is, do you have a name? So no, we don't have any specific name yet. We do have one boy name that we really, really love. I don't know why, but boy names are so hard. Girl names are so much easier for me. I don't know what it is. I have like a whole list of girl names that I like. But boy names, I don't like anything. I only like this one name. But yeah, so we have like a few names that we like, but nothing like final or anything like that. Like we still need to work on that and decide on it. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope I covered everything. I don't know, I just feel like so much has happened these last, you know, 2-3 months. So I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. But yeah, make sure to like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and join. There's gonna be a lot of just pregnancy and baby content that I'm so excited for. I love you guys, and thank you so much for being here and watching my videos and for your support. It means so much to me. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.